Go for it, yeah, film it. I'm going to hover around and listen as well. Okay, look, just a little thing there, so I think you were a little bit more nervous that time.
Definitely.
Just open the body language out a little bit.
How did you see that?
I could just tell, because your shoulders were a bit like this, you know?
Okay.
So if you just, I don't mean in a very forced way, but just sort of open them out a little bit and try and project a bit more, you know? Project your voice a little bit more. Now there's actually a lot of, there's a TED talk about body language. I posted it on my blog. Whereas actually, if you start to stand like this, you start to feel more confident. And I never used to believe this. I think it used to look forced. You see guys standing like this, trying to be like He-Man, you know. But if you start to stand, you know, very tall, you actually start to feel more confident, you know. So you start to inhabit that identity, if you like, you know. So try it. I mean, you're doing it even now, you know. Like just consciously straighten your posture up. If you notice, I walk around very fucking straight and erect,
like this,
all the time. Like if I start, I'm conscious. If I start to slump. But I pull my, yeah, it will do, right? It will do, but it'll become a natural event. Let me see.
Too much?
No, that's just all right. I mean, like, just.
Yeah, I have a bit of. I should work out more to get.
Yeah, it's posture. You know, stand like. Look how I'm standing, right? You see, very, very strong, and it looks strong as well. You know. You could tell that. Okay, the book Subcommunications. Remember that diagram? That was that you were subcommunicating. It wasn't strong, you know. It wasn't masculine. It was a bit like. I hope this goes well.
I could feel I was more nervous.
Because you weren't in the moment as well.
Yeah.
Okay, you can slip in and out of it.
I also saw her face, and then it was.
Okay, so that draw you out of the moment, right? But you can slip in and out of the moment. You know, mindfulness is in the book, right? It's a practice. I mean, people do it their whole fucking lives. It's a very, very difficult thing to do. But my belief is, if a girl's hot enough, remember I said when I go to Kiev, I get in the moment, right? Because the girls are so hot. I'm in the moment, and there's nothing that brings you into the moment more than playing a sport at a high level or chatting up a really beautiful girl and being totally into it. That's what gives you that moment, you know, and that's when you get in the moment. That's when your best stuff comes out, you know. That's when it's very natural. You had a little glimpse of it back there. That's exactly what you were experiencing, you know. Yeah, and it's very fucking beautiful.
Fun,
yeah, just the actual experience of doing it is beautiful, you know. Yeah, it's great stuff.
Still a big grin on my face when I think about it.
Okay, well, you know, let's try and replicate it, you know. The more you get used to drawing yourself into the moment, the easier it becomes. And remember I said about stateless game? Eventually it becomes your kind of natural default position. It just becomes a lot easier to do. You know, when I'm talking to these guys, you get